Burnout. The sources. What is burnout? Burnout is a depletion of mental, physical, and emotional energy without expected or real needs being met. It's like constant giving without receiving in return. It is part of the stress experience and compromises physical and emotional well-being. This is Lawrence. Lawrence is 53 years old. She has 3 children. Lawrence is a pharmacist. She has been working in drugstores for 35 years, but she never achieved her dream, which is running her own pharmacy. She often had to leave her job to follow her military husband. 2 years ago, she began to feel depressed. She had a lot of stomach aches while going to work. We can say that nothing was going on in her life. When you ask Lawrence about her own definition of a burnout, she would say things like, a situation in which you lose your bearings, you call everything into question. Physical and internal problems, a vicious circle of depression. The 3 main sources of a burnout are personal, environmental, organizational. These 3 sources are the same for Lawrence. Lawrence's personal issues include lack of self-confidence, lack of recognition, overwork. Now, in terms of environmental issues, Lawrence never chose herself where she went because she had to follow her husband in the military. She explained that if she could choose her workplace, she would have lived where she grew up, in Haute-Savoie. It's always she who had to adapt to others. Organizational issues. Lawrence felt injustice as they made her work when it did not suit her, such as on Sundays. They did not accept the dates she asked for her holidays, and her extra hours are not paid. She felt that her salary was inadequate. Lawrence also felt hierarchic pressures. Her requests were in disagreement with the beliefs and values of other workers. She did not live it well knowing this, and it tortured her mind. She also felt that she had many responsibilities. What Lawrence felt during the burnout is that nobody understood what she was going through. It even felt like her family support wasn't real anymore. She was tired all the time and incredibly anxious to make mistakes. Okay, now, let's conclude. Lawrence was oversensitive to the comments of people around her and never mentioned that she was living through a disease. She was conscious of the nature of her depression, and we find all features of a burnout in her experience. After her burnout, Lawrence finally resigned and went to another pharmacy. She doesn't really recover from it because some wounds will stay forever, but she is now conscious of the problem and decides to ask for help from professionals. She's trying to rebuild everything step by step, starts to become confident in herself again, to believe in her capacities and to feel well in her body. Lawrence's solutions were to identify and eliminate sources that drain her energy, set limits, seek support, set goals that reflect her values and beliefs. Thanks for listening.